Hello everyone, it's good to see you all here. I did a secondary ping inside of the Discord server mainly because I saw a whole lot of people didn't really have the stream ping. And I wanted to double check if they even had it, if they even knew that it had existed beforehand. If not, then they know, they definitely know now because everyone in the server that, matters, is verified. If you're not verified, you're not in the server, so... lol. But yeah, I'll be remaking Hitogoroshi today. Especially because, where can I find him? Oh, I don't think I even have him on the sheet. Goes to show just how much I forgot about him. He's probably here. Yeah. Ah, Hitogoroshi. Literally the... he has horns because he was like a Dust inspiration. Lol. Jesus Christ, you are sneezing. Damn. Oh, bless you, I fucking guess. I'm not religious, but... could be good luck or something. I don't know if I can find his original... His original sprite. He doesn't even have any videos. He's just that buns. Happy to say that Cheers V2 card is now complete. I will be featured in the next card. And pickup showcase. Neat. But yeah, this is. I think this is literally the only surviving thing. I smell true dust. Well, gee, I wonder why. It's almost like that we made that this sheet primarily has true dust. Hello, Gracie. It's good to see you. Like one of the first appearances of the famed musician who was the original one who created Beyond the Civil Murder and was my primary musician before they retired. Well, they. And you know what? I'll just go with they. Before they retired. They could come back, but don't put the hopes on it. Yo, Trudos versus MA7. Who wins? I'm talking about their drift, not power. Yeah. We all know how that would go if it was based off of power. I haven't seen the new... I think I've seen it, but I don't have a vivid image of it in my brain of of MA7. Where did I put that base sprite? I guess it's in Doomsday. True MA7. Oh, I've seen True MA7. I love the design. Drip-wise? I don't know. I don't think that asking me is a good idea considering I would have bias towards Trudos, but oh no. No is as cool as Flowery. Flowery isn't here. We don't have any Flowery going on. Alright, we got past version of Hitogoroshi. I'm gonna be dead ass. Hitogoroshi's hot ass in terms of design. It looks like that there's way too much going on right now. Just way too much happening. Yeah, I'm gonna say where I am half exists on the team and whatnot. Yeah, true. Flowery win? No. Flowery is annoying already. We don't want true Flowery. Alright, so it would be I have to like figure out what version of... Okay, I obviously can't just look up Heroes Time Trio and find something interesting because A lot of these are just hot ass. Like the dumbest. Yeah, and most of them are just copy and pasted, and I can't exactly get it as I am. So it could be outer dust designs. I could look for outer dust designs. I don't want to go with renewed because renewed's kind of is like too different. I have no idea why I posted my comment and I was typing. Weird. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, we must have Photoshop flowery with. Damn. Yeah, we don't need a fucking Photoshop flowery. Thank you. Okay, I don't think there is a good outer dust, it seems. Seems that the only outer dust that I'm finding looks like Dust Trust. Which, the one that I'm talking about is Renewed. And Renewed kind of looks like buns. Being honest. Renewed looks kind of buns. Well, maybe I can find better with Dustfell. Yeah, I can. Oh, it would be Fell Dust. It'd be Fell Dust. It looks cool, however. Not really much of a change. Yeah, it just kind of looks like... Your character looks sad. He's sad because there's no good version of fucking Heroes Time Trio Lamau. There's no good Heroes Time Trio members Lamau. Most of them are fucking buns. Compared to True Karma. True Karma, if I remember correctly, is unbalanced as fuck. So I got no ideas for that one. And then Dusttale is Dusttale. Dusttale Sans is an easy, pretty damn easy one to take. I could take multiple versions of Dusttale. Which would kind of make sense. Heroes Time Slop, true. Most of them are just copy and paste. Which is why... Well, it kind of... I guess it makes sense why this is so buns. Is because the origin's kind of buns. I couldn't find anything good. There is no good Hero Time Trio. Okay, I'm gonna say there's no good Heroes Time Trio designs. Because there is good Heroes Time Trio songs. I kind of like what I was doing here, having it, like, connect, but it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make much of a sense. It doesn't make sense. Let's see. I know that I made these because of Undertale. Yeah. Such a bullshit. Lol. Let's see. Yeah, most of the outer dust takes are just... Most of the outer dusts that I'm seeing are just outer but dust hill, which is fair! It makes sense. Not very good for a design. Craziest second Aves I've ever seen our Heroes Time Trio use. Robe. Well, no, duh. Of course he's gonna have a robe. Of course he's gonna have a robe. I can try and think of a design. Oh, well, I also gotta make him taller. The stars in the robe look like the stars you have on your character. Well, it's probably because it's just stars. But it is a funny parallel nonetheless. Let's get True Dust for scale. Do I want to make him taller than True Dust? That is the question. I feel like that him being short, slightly shorter, would also kind of make sense. Can you draw the triple crazy fusion? I think I'd actually fucking explode. Triple crazy is crazy with its fusions. I think I would actually explode. Maybe I could have it where it's like SP Dusttail's jacket. Yeah, unrelated to the song that's currently playing. But maybe I could give him a different outfit. Kind of like an anime jacket, maybe. Art online. Kirito. I could have something where it's like Kirito's jacket. Because of that, I think that'd be kind of cool. True Dust for scale? No duh. Little Miracle Grow? Lol. I could do something where it's like Kirito's jacket. Because he's got a really cool jacket design. I like it. Must be crazy. It's not crazy. Besides, they don't really use my design at all, so I don't exactly care. Besides, I'm pretty sure it's fucking dead, isn't it? Isn't Judgment Day dead? Didn't they have a final update or something? Or am I crazy? I could have sworn that they had like a final update or something. Though I might be just going mental. No, I do not. I've seen that I think that they did use my song though, which was kind of neat to see. They did it. Well, I think I remember them using my song. Yeah, no more updates. Yeah, it's a dead game, so I don't expect them to change the design. Judgment Day has a reborn version, which I'm working on. Neat. Sounds kind of neat. You got some big shoes to fill, though. Shaver sheet. I can't figure out this fuck-ass tooth. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, it's not even close to as big as I was making it, but sure, I'll take it. When my visit is over, time to disappear for however how long. Knowing you, it'll probably be a decade or two. It'll probably be a decade or two before you come back. Everyone wish of Gracie a happy hibernation, I guess. I think that where most first people saw True Dust. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, in all fairness, it's not... True Dust was kind of an underground, a very niche AU. And the Judgment Day was the first one to put it into a Roblox game, and then everyone kind of followed suit. Have a happy cryo sleep. Damn straight. I kind of want to make him really expressive. I actually randomly found True Dust back when it came out. I thought it was cool. I agree. Thank you. Maybe make this into like a bunch of stars. Trios is kind of unk, true. Trios is very unk. But in all fairness, it's a very basic AU in hindsight. It's just a stronger form of Trudos, so... Oh. Sky full of stars in his eye? Yeah. Actually, I might want to keep him as, like, as golden stars. Kind of like a in-between of Undertale. Which could be kind of cool. I kind of like the idea. The scar could be from, like, his first encounter with True. Because, in all fairness, he's kind of a jackass. He's a smug asshole. Focus on doing stuff with True Betrayer, or focus on contest that gets me an OP character in the game for free. I think that you should focus on what you like, but I don't know. Maybe getting the OP character could prove to be a boon in the future or something. Do I want to keep the horns? I don't think I do. I kind of want to keep the magenta power though, kind of like an in between of blue and red, maybe. I think I had to shave my face. Jeez. Letting the hair grow out, not a good thing. The character has a percent damage. Damn, that's crazy. That's actually a little insane. I don't know why though, but that look reminds me of Decadent Society a little bit even though. I think that's mainly because of the Scar plus half open eye. In my personal opinion. And then I'm gonna grab your can I have your... Yeah, there it is. We're stealing a little bit of Killer Strip. We're stealing a little bit of Killer Strip. Poor guy. Yep. VHS likes vibing. VHS wants his redesign. In all fairness, VHS does kind of need a redesign as well. A lot of stanzas that I have created originally definitely needs a lot of big time reworks. God. VHS is bothering us because he wants his rework right now. Patient little prick. This is the third stream, right? Yeah. He wants his rework. Because everyone else has been getting reworks. Yeah, the entirety of the cast, the judges have been completely ignored. Reworks that help him stand out, yep. Right now, he's just kinda... He's literally just VHS, but his face is cracked open. Yeah, see? He's literally the same. He definitely needs an update. He needs a firmware update. Maybe I could have it where instead of it being like a hood, it could be like... where it's kind of like a... where it's a lot like... Yeah. It's just ones and zeros. I could have definitely done better with the design. Oh, this is... I don't recognize this. Oh. Never mind, I know what it is now. Hi, I do chain. You're not... I'm sorry that you weren't allowed into... the lore. I do chain is a really cool version of Dusttail, I must say. Not my favorite. However, it's still very well done. I do quite like the themes and just how silent Dust Sands is. He's not giving you any of the satisfaction of dialogue. Damn. Fair enough. Obviously this isn't the final color, but... this is probably not going to be my best rework for a character. Probably won't look that good, but I'll take it. It's better than this design, I will be frank. Let's see. Shut up, bro. My friends also make that joke constantly. Did I make True Dust that much wider? Not really. Maybe making him a little wider is fair. Looks good so far. That's good. The thing is that Hitogoroshi is definitely the biggest one that needed a rework. Purely off of design perspective. Because he looks kind of dumb. The colors are good though. I kind of like the colors. Maybe making them a little brighter would look better. I think that'll get rid of the scarf because I'm pretty sure he had a scarf. But not really for it. Of course, we gotta have the... Do I want him to actually just have a normal jacket? Maybe an extended jacket, but still like a normal jacket. You're gonna try and draw him? Fair enough. Him to robe up? No. Not yet, at least. Yeah, I just wanted to fix that. Because there's 2 bits of black, and it got annoying. Oh, I remember why. I was making God Kira into like a counterpart of Transcendence, and Transcendence has like an angelic vibe with his thing. Maybe I could use the original idea that I had for... where's the original? Here you are. Oh, right, also. Where did I put him? Oh, there he did. Oh, I'm gonna want the full-on skeleton if we're gonna do something like this. Hmm. Hmm. Hi! You're going to have his ribs out for free? Bruh. I think it's called anatomy. Oh my god. Jesus. Hello! It's good to see you. I hope that you are having a good day on this fine Wednesday. I'm gonna have to do this in a weird way. I think that you're new, actually. I don't think I've seen you on stream before. I come from the player strike. Nah, he's tougher than that. He's got this. Kind of like taking inspiration from Gans in a way. Though definitely not as weirdly... Though not nearly as weird. Do you think all the robe up like the Power Rangers? No. It is purely a coincidence that they all robe up. It is not their uniform. They don't even have a uniform. They just kind of like robes, I guess. Or or maybe the person that created them just really likes robes for no real reason. I actually have no idea why I like robes so much. They're just so cool, I guess. I guess I just really like them. Robes are dripped. True. Well, if I were to make him tall, I would definitely... I don't know why, but the fucking legs just standing there. The legs just being there reminds me of of Star Walker. These skeletons are pissing me off. I am the original Walker. These skeletons are pissing me off. I am the original skeleton walker. The original walker. Hell yeah. We got the original walker debuting. These skeletons are pissing me off. I am the original walker. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know why. If you want, you can do underscore. I always thought that whenever he does that, and I'm pretty sure that that's my headcanon, is whenever the spaces appear, I always think that he's saying fucking. So it's not just like original Starwalker. He's actually saying the original fucking Starwalker. The true Walker. The original Walker, bro. The Walker stood so then Starwalker could walk. The original Walker. These skeletons are pissing me off. I am the original Walker. Nightmare came to show off to show off to the original Walker. His magnificence be damned. That's such a good headcanon. The thing is, it's because I always thought that it was funny because all the text boxes are black, and when you censor, they usually use a black box. So it's not actually him doing like a space. It's him. It's the game censoring him. So he's actually just straight up saying, "I am the original fucking Starwalker." But no one. I'm surprised no one has thought of that headcanon before. Like, it makes so much sense. Deltarune is an all-ages game with no swearing that isn't censored. So it would make sense that this character trying to swear would get censored. But it's not even like the Shit Squad or anything. It's not like that. It's literally he's getting blacked out. You could literally say that the Undertale game itself is pulling a fresh on... It's literally pulling a fresh on Starwalker. Susie. Well, Susie also gets censored, but he gets censored in a different way. And she, god damn it, Susie gets censored in a different way. Hello. We're talking about this is the original Walker. We're just being idiots. Hope you're doing well. Ah. I meant she! It's just that my brain blanked out. I meant she. She's way too butch lesbian. It doesn't register in my brain. She's too much of a butch lesbian. I can't... My brain cannot comprehend the amount of butch lesbian she is. So that's why I accidentally misgendered Lucy. Fucking... Okay. Obviously my brain's way too fried for Deltarune speak. God damn. But, in all seriousness, I'm working on a design change for Hitogoroshi because this looks like hot garbage. This version looks like hot garbage. It looks like your average edgy Oshi. OC. Not Oshi. That's VTuber. That's VTuber stuff. I don't think I even have an Oshi. Being ace is fun. True. True though, true. But yeah. God Kira looks like your average teen created OC, and that's the main reason why he's getting a revamp. Cause it is not good. It is not a good thing. Who's that again? It is the Heroes Time Trio fusion. Is your character some type of PNG YouTuber type thing? Yes. Because I'll be damned before I spend $50 fucking on a VTuber. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I do not mean, like, they should lower their prices and shit. It makes sense why VTubers are really expensive. Because there's so much work being put into VTubers. Because they gotta rig everything and they gotta make sure that it, like, can sync up to faces and stuff. You know, especially if there's different emotions and all that. So, I'm not saying that, like, they should lower their prices. I think that they have their prices at a good spot. It's just that I will never be able to afford that shit. I thought that Mango sucks. I'm gonna be so... Okay, it'll be the first time that I really rip into the design, but Mango sucks as a design. It makes sense, but it sucks. It's plain. It looks like a dust fell. It looks like a dust fell. It's just nothing. It is like the most nothing burger of designs, and it is also visually unappealing. Especially, there's another design where he doesn't even have a face. Like, Mango. Oh, I call him Mango. People call him Mango because because Mango's funny. Yeah, I am talking about Magno. Nothing burger, that's a new one for me. It's literally a nothing burger design. There's nothing interesting about it. There's nothing visually appealing about it. It's just nothing. It's literally probably one of the lamest fucking designs. Especially for a fusion. For a fusion... I mean, the wiki, he's also... Exactly! He's buns! He's dog shit! In terms of design. I'll pull up one for myself. His design is buns, bruh. Also, Phase 3 doesn't need to exist at all. His design is fucking buns. I'll just grab him. This is a bad image, but he's so buns. He looks like shit. He sucks. I haven't... Oh! I'll be honest, that one's better, but I don't like it personally. I can definitely... It's definitely much more appealing than the fucking... whatever the hell they were going for in the original. It's definitely better. However, better does not mean great. It feels like a definite improvement over the last design, but I'll be fair with you, Magno looks like shit. Maximum shit. I do like the papyrus idea. I do like the papyrus design. The papyrus design is very clever. Very, very clever, and I love it. It's a very clever idea for a Heroes Time Trio fusion thing. But yeah, it is dog shit. Like, it is like level 500 dog shit. And it also doesn't even help that it barely makes sense. I won't disagree with you on that one. Yeah. His design is really bad. The Sacrifices for Success version is not that bad. It looks better, but it still looks very odd. Is that one scene from Lorax's movie, What's a Fusion? Sam. It's just so bad to me. It looks so bad. It's so buns. Like, bruh. Just me just ripping into... Though, in all fairness, Hero's Time Trio is kind of a plain trio itself, but how will fusion even work? He literally kills... He kills the other two for LV, and then he dies, and then he reappears as Magno, I guess. I guess that's how the fusion works. He's like an undead or something. God damn, bruh. Ah, yes. The thing is that's so plain, too. What kind of buns? Burger buns or something? True. It sucks. It's also just so plain. It's probably the plainest design I've ever seen. It's actually one of the only AUs that actually pisses me off design-wise. It actually pisses me off. Cause the thing is that Hero's Time Trio can be a decent trio, but it kinda just fails on every mark. It could be so much better of a trio, but it sucks. But it kinda has like the biggest wasted potential. Am I gonna be the one to bring out the potential? No. No. Mainly due to the fact that Hero's Time Trio is the most oversaturated. What? Nah, Murder Time Trio did better. Murder Time Trio definitely did better in terms of... It's crazy how they didn't learn from Murder Time Trio. He doesn't even have, like, the usual Hero's Time Trio... He doesn't even really have the trio type stuff. I hear Hopeless from Chaos Ends. Nice background pull. Yep. Yeah, I have a mix on, so it's just random ass music that's coming in my feed. Good feed though. But yeah, I did purposely look for the Azrael one. Azrael one's really good. The Azrael song I really like. It's probably one of my... It's really good, especially because it's made by the same creator as Kill the Gods, I think. To Kill a God. No, wait, that's mine. Yeah, MTT and KTT, they do show the actual fusion process. It's mostly Gaster, though. I mean, I guess it's original. Kinda. I mean, I guess it's a good original design. I mean, not design. A good original idea. They didn't go with the Gaster route, I guess. But just because you're different doesn't mean that it's better. How the detectives comment also does the trio. But yeah, like, I just ripped into... I do kind of feel a little bad about ripping into Hero's Time Trio, but it kind of deserved it. Hero's Time Trio is the type of AU that definitely deserves a good old-fashioned beatdown. Mainly due to just how oversaturated it made. It kind of caused the big hatred for Dustale AUs. Since I'm pretty... It might just be me, but I have been seeing a lot of people say that Dustale AUs are kind of lazy. That especially with how easy to produce the Hero's Time Trio AUs were. Wonder why FTT didn't get a fusion. Why do they just die? No, I'm pretty sure that they do survive. Either that or they didn't really have the synergy to fuse. Well, there wasn't really a reason for them to fuse, I guess. There just really wasn't one there. I do find it also very funny how frickin' it wasn't even like brought up in chat, but frickin' KX tried to bring up the femboy conversation, which is hilarious to me. No diss against him, of course. It's like it's a thing that happens. Fuck. Uh-oh. There we go. I might be going crazier, but... It does remind me of Gans, though, which is funny. Now then, on to the biggest part. Probably... the biggest point of contention. Oh, you saw? Yeah. But yeah, that's a thing. I am in fact... I'm not very public. I don't really say it all too much, but yes I am. Does that mean that I'm gonna be doing anything with it? No, not really. I have no reason to. Say it, but don't judge. Fair enough. That's a good sign of a good community, where they don't judge. They don't judge like crazy. Oh. Well, too late now. Oh, too late now. Can't get out of this one. This is crazy, Lamau. This jacket. I don't want... I'm hesitant to just make another coat, but I might... that might actually be how I have to do it, Lamau. Well, I won't judge you unless you do something incredibly stupid. Then I might judge you. But I have no reason to judge you. Well, looks like I kinda have to. He's getting a rope too. Adding a code zipper. Well, technicality, their Ellery is a zipper. It's the big triangle bits. I'm saving that for later, just in case. Actually, I'm gonna need that later, because... lol. Because, I'm gonna need to pose him for... I definitely do need to do better with the posing on that one, on this guy. Maybe I could give him a fedora. Maybe that would make him look cool. Probably not, though. Uh-oh. Oh? Oh, jeez. Oh. Next. No, I don't think he is. I doubt that he is, but I wouldn't be surprised either. In all fairness, it looks like that his design didn't really change all that much. However, he looks much better now. Maybe I should give him his horns back. I feel like he definitely deserves it. Maybe make his... Stars. I'm gonna suggest the Dustfell Low is quite good in IMO. Something. Service show. Oh my god! There's a lot of people. A lot more people in chat than I think I've had before, lol. Not that I mind. I like seeing more people. Why am I always catching strays? What do you mean? What do you mean that's a stray? I even said I said I would be surprised if he was. Are you saying that you are? I guess it's bullied K-Nex Day, I guess. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is. Uh-oh. Are you humbug? Bruh. You said yourself you quoted it as in as I would be surprised, bruh. You even quoted it as I would be surprised. Lol. I do believe that is on you. Uh-oh. I'm not. I am definitely not straight. I know that. Dyslexia strikes again. Ah. True. I know that it's probably like put your hands up, but like, it sounds like he's so fucking handsome or something, and it's so funny to me. Oh jeez, mouse be bugging me when I'm bisexual. What do you mean? But yeah, I'm most definitely not straight. I know that. Damn, you are everything. Isn't Ace, like which one? Asexual then. I'm going to take a gander and say you mean asexual. Because I doubt that's Arrow Ace, because Arrow Ace means that you had no... I am very, very good at my knowledge on these topics. Yeah, okay then. Because a romantic means that you have no romantic attraction. I'm pan, but I'm more straight. Okay, that's fair enough. People often lean one way or the other. Or just don't lean at all. Okay, okay. I think that, in my opinion, the horns are kind of growing on me. Horns are growing on me. I like it. Pride Month is over, but the chat is so prideful. True. Don't let the overseas people. Don't let people overseas know. I fuck with it, actually. I kinda fuck with this design. You're aromantic? Ah, checks out. Okay. That makes sense. Cosmic car. Nice. That's fair. Gay trues. Damn, bro. Oh, normally I'll just say I'm shaved. Because modern women are just bleh. For months, you know what that means. What are we making gay trues? Rainbow. I'll be honest. I did not change the design all that much, but I genuinely think that he looks better. I like him. What are we thinking, chat? His design, I didn't change his design all too much, but I think he has a lot more flair and personality now. I actually really fuck with this design. What do you think? What are we thinking, chat? I don't like ships. It's probably because I'm aromantic. W design, in my opinion, it looks like an OC. In all fairness, I think that's all of them. All of them look like OCs. Well, this one actually is, but I want them to be kind of OC though. That's kind of the opinion. Is that I want them to be different from their original counterparts. By all technicality, this isn't Magno. This isn't Magno. This is Hitogoroshi, who is created in a different way. It's just that he's still a fusion of the Heroes Time Trio cast. Now that I think about it, how would Trudas fare against someone like Illness? Well, I think that Illness and Trudas would kind of go into a freaking stalemate, considering that both of them have abilities that just straight up counter each other. But I think that if Illness tried, Trudas could very easily rip his way out of the infinite bullshit, the infinite torture. Definitely won't be able to kill Illness properly. Well, unless he erases him completely, but that's a really hard thing when he can just make clones and fuck off. But he can kill Illness. He could kill Illness. But I doubt that Illness would give him the opportunity to. Illness would be a lot like a pest to Trudust. A cockroach. Which, considering his origin, I feel like he'd feel like he's a cockroach. He would consider Illness a cockroach. I don't know which encounter would be more interesting, Trudust against Illness or he. I don't know the lore of he, other than he lost to she, I guess. Or at least that's what I heard, which I find fucking hilarious. And sensational trueness. Daps up Trudust, because why not? That'd be funny. At least he wouldn't get one-tapped by Illness's passive. True. Besides, Illness would have a lot harder of a time considering that... Like, Hurt for the Broken World depends a lot on mental fuckery. And just screwing up with someone's brain. Which doesn't work very well against True Dust, considering that the Null gives him a passive to passively restores his mind in case of... And also, the Null would be a little pissed off if someone tried to steal his puppet, try and steal his herald. So it would literally be that one moment with Sukuna inside of Yuji when Mahito tried to fuck up with his soul. Just like, get your hands off my herald. Infinite Torture bring an AU of my OC. Damn, bruh. Fair enough. Alright, now on to the actual... Honestly, I can very easily improve on what I did, because this guy's posed up, doing fuck all, while everyone else is dapped up. Also, what are these shoes, bro? These shoes sucks. What is True Dust's goal, I might ask? Destroy genocide timelines. Or, well, more specifically, kill genocide players, which inadvertently destroys the timeline. Can't exactly play the game, can't exactly kill people when the timeline's destroyed. So, fuck you. So basically, his job is to give the middle finger to any player. What are those not Nike shoes? Yeah. Bro, trying to aura farm. He's trying to, but he just looks like hot garbage because his pose is just shit. Also, add to the counter! We made him taller. Let's go. Sensational Trinus protect against Quintus starts hacking. Bro, you are making some crazy shit. Add to the counter! We made him taller! Because of fucking course we did. We made him taller, fellas. If I renew one of the true... Every time I remake a true member, I mean one of the executioners, they will most likely get taller. Except for Decadent Society. It would be Decadent Society. Quindus would be quintuple. Would be quintuple. So I think that's 5. It would be 5 dust. 7 dust is sept. It would be sept dust. Sept dust would be 7. Alright. This definitely looks so much better than his original fuck-ass design that I made for him. It's so much better, and I love it so much. It actually looks like devil horns, which was kind of what I was going for originally, but it just kind of looks like... Yeah, I mean, it does look like devil horns, but it kind of looks more like goat horns, which is also very fitting considering that they are both devil, considering that the devil is seen as a goat, and yeah, and the Dreamer family, which is also kind of funny. Alright, so... Alright. We don't really know anything about Sensational Illness. Sensational Illness was a serial killer. Like in real life, and then got punished by a god. Forced into an Undertale, a cursed version of Undertale to pass judgment, except he kind of liked his job a bit too well. And then he basically started to do his own damn thing, even attacking innocent people. Basically, basically instead of fixing him, the god accidentally made him worse. And we never heard of the god since. And he died in a car crash, yeah. I don't know everything, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh. I mean, what can he do? He has IRL feats. I know that he can go up and attack people in real life. That's pretty much it, though. There are no doubt some interesting concepts come from Her for a Broken World. True. Nightmare, Giga Asgore, Zam. Now I think about it, most of my A's and OCs don't really have a goal. They just do whatever, and like my failure, it just runs a shop. Fair enough. Well, they don't really have to have goals. Hmm. Every use genocide base. It's not gonna be really going after every though. It's mostly genocide players, think. However, he might cross the line or two. But that's the reason why the rest of the members are there. Hmm. Oh, okay. Fair enough. We would run a cat cafe. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, that checks out considering that Killer canonically has cats. Hmm. Hmm. Don't mind me, I'm just like extremely locked in right now. Ah, that fuck. Oopsies. Yeah, it's on me. And you gotta be really careful with my keybinds. Sometimes I overpress. Yeah. That's on me personally. I have my keybind set in a certain way to where if I hit a keybind, then it would set. Actually, I can probably try and change up the keybinds a bit. Try and, or well, maybe have a different like key that was so locked in that he was scared of himself. That's a good way of, that's a funny way of looking at it. Sure. Ah. Yes, I am still watching. Thank you. Gets free DoorDash. I wish. I wish I could get in free DoorDash. Right? Having second thoughts about the mouth being open. Probably won't want that open. Oh. Locked in. Yeah, that was normal. Yeah, that was normal. That was not. Gotta move on below. What? Y'all got some OP as fuck OCs. I think I have what I'm looking for. Here it is. I was bored. Fair enough. That's fair. Not really much going on stream, so it's fair. Just me kind of working. Inking Mistake is a really good. Time to make Shatterverse kiss issue art. Thanks. Looks like it makes us, but that we can't refuse. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Well, it's not like you can really refuse, since you'll probably die. Hmm. Just one pig. How though? How though? That is a good question. Yeah, I'm kind of bored right now doing some writing. Yeah, that's fair. Again, I have to be locked in, or else the sprite not and that as good as I want it to. Yeah, low-key, I think that him being stanced up like this makes a lot of sense. And I low-key actually kind of fuck with it. He's just stanced up and does not give a shit. He even still has one hand in his pocket. And then, honestly, I don't mind if I bring back the black hole. He at least has an actual fucking pose now. Besides, this black hole's too good to not pass up on. The big guy. Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. To give Shatterverse Q the hard mode shade, or because it's cool or not, because he's already cool. Lol. Well, you should have reference to him, so up to you. Make it larger. This is a black hole after all. It also looks like a giant eye, which is kind of neat. I look at it. I was gonna say... Yeah, I already know that it has an acceleration disc. That's exactly what this is. It's just put on to the side because motherfucker can control gravity. Don't go past the event horizon. Fucking guy doesn't care. He's gonna aura farm. He's going to aura farm this shit so goddamn hard. Gotta have him in the middle though, of course. He has a lot of presentation to account for. He has a lot of presentation. He's this is A-Sprite. Well, I'll have a picture. I'll post a picture of each of them. Oh, I should probably... A friend was able to give me a spray. So technically I'm pirating it, so... I am low-key very proud of this. And it only took an hour and a half. I have to say that that went really well for an hour. That was a pretty good hour and a half in my opinion. So let's line up the rebooted versions. So we got new Hitogoroshi, new True Dust, Shorty. He's short compared to. Now where's the God Kira? Here he is. Original God Kira. New God Kira. And then new Kiseshu. I think it does. It's an app that you usually download. We got them all. The new lineup. The new Qs. They are all stanced the fuck up. Hitogoroshi's about a little taller than God Kira. Kiseshu got shrunk. Okay, let's grab the old versions. I know I have his old version somewhere. For the sake of scale. So... Kiseshu. It definitely looks a lot more simple, but it looks better quality-wise. He looks much better quality-wise. He is definitely much better quality-wise. And then... Also, I'm pretty sure that this version is taller. Because I made him slightly taller. Yeah. Old Kiseshu's shorter than his original counterpart, but that's kind of a good thing. We don't really need his face, because his face is also kind of buns. All I remember is that he looked like garbage as well. Like, putting them side by side to compare. The new Hitogoroshi definitely just straight up looks better. New Hitogoroshi and new Kyuseshu definitely just straight up look like upgrades. Fuck it, you don't need your arms. Actually, I think I can go up here. Nope. Shatterverse, do you have original Truda somewhere around here? Did I sloppily put him somewhere? I'm sure I can find him. Working Souls? Is he in here somewhere? Nope. Oh. Nope, that's not right. Ah, probably in here somewhere? Nope. He is not here. Well, original True Dust does not exist anymore. Well, except for his back sprite, apparently. Except for his battle sprite. I guess he doesn't get... He's the inferior version, so he doesn't get his ARM license. He doesn't really get his ARM license. Or his color license, like, fucking, I guess. Yeah, that looks so much better. And then, of course, God Kira. God Kira's still up here. God Kira's up here. T-Pose, True Dust. I'm curious how tall those four are to Papyrus. I do have a Papyrus. He's a bit mentally ill, but I do have a Papyrus somewhere. I don't remember where I put him, though. I don't know where I put him. Oh, yeah, Papyrus and Papyrus failed the vibe check and no longer exists. Well, shit. Well, we can put him up to Asgore. Asgore is around Papyrus height. Papyrus height or a little taller. We can do Asgore for scale. We can do Asgore for scale. So... they are all shorter. They are shorter, if not just as tall as Papyrus. In this case, we got what theme? It would probably be like kind of like the astral biome in. It would probably be like astral biome. But yeah, we got Asgore for scale. I do. Yeah, they're tall. They are very tall. It would be like the astral biome in Calamity. Kind of spacey, probably. I am such a big fan of these four. They definitely have improved over the original designs. Especially Kyuseshu. Kyuseshu looks like hot ass. This version, and as well as this version. I think out of all of them, Kyuseshu probably changed the most. I find it really funny how Kyuseshu changed from, like, went from, oh yeah, that's just Kyuseshu, to, okay, we got, okay, we're doing this very differently, to, yep, Fuck it. Well, that's what we got for today. God, Kira and Trudas are definitely my two favorites of Shatterverse. Gee, it's almost like they're kind of the main characters. I definitely do love the improvement done for Shatterverse. Not Shatterverse. For Hitogoroshi, definitely. Honorable mention to the Shatterverse Murder Time Trio. The Shatterverse bad guys. Resistance Jinky would be interesting. Especially because such a Jinky would look all completely different as well, because the Murder Time Trio in Shatterverse is different too. Because this is the bad guys. Or well, the ones I have for now. Insanity, Dusttail, and Killer are basically completely different. Horror is a bit different lore-wise. Origin is mostly the same, but his lore takes a twist. Nightmare is mostly the same, but he's not participating, so he's not in the fusion, so he doesn't exactly matter. But he looks cool though. And then of course we have Dream. Dream, where are you? Dream is vibing. I guess. Dream's vibing, I guess. Dream might be a little sick though. He's a little unwell. Let's ignore him for now. I start school tomorrow. School is mid. School is very necessary. You should take an art class and dream on, Lamau. Go take an art class. I know that it might seem boring, but low-key, that shit is important for you. It's really important. Art classes are really good for learning the basics. Even though that may seem meaningless, it'll help you in the future. Majorly. But I do believe that we are done. Everything has been updated. Well, every major character has been mostly updated. Of course, there will be more updates to each character, especially the judges and the good guys. I still need to make Shatterverse Color Sans, who is part of the bad guys, and just need to do a lot. Sadly, I won't be able to work for the rest of this week, and I'm unsure about next week, because, you know, because work refuses to give me a schedule ahead of time, so I don't know what days I do and don't work. So, I'll see you all next time. I am really glad that I was able to, I already had an art class. Take an advanced art class. If you want to get better at art, work on more and more advanced projects. Now pause, what do you mean color is evil? Color isn't evil. The bad guys aren't evil. Let me say that. Color is not evil. Neither are any of the bad Sanses. Let me clarify that before I go. The bad guys aren't evil. They are just considered bad guys. The real bad guys would be the judges who kill and torture. So, yeah. If you have more questions about the bad guys, good guys, about all that, you can just ask on Discord. On my Discord server, which is why I created it. Color being a bad guy is interesting. He is, yeah. This doesn't mean that he's turned against the Omega timeline. It's just, yep, see ya, stay silly. Lamau. I'll do my best. Alright. See you all. I hope to see your questions either next time or on Discord, on my Discord server. Be warned, if you just make a Discord account, you will be banned because we have a 3 month buffer.